When a homeless person walks down the street asking me for money, I usually 100% of the time don't give money.
I think that we should give them an application to a job.
Poor.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. No, it's okay. I just want to ask you some questions.
Being homeless means I don't have a home, so I got to take all my stuff with me.
Of course.
Pretty much got everything I could ever need here in this bag. Got some pamphlets, Bank of America, some bumper stickers. You know, I mean, it really is my dream to live in a car, so one day maybe if I get one, this one's going right in the back. I've had this baby my whole life. I have this. This is really what keeps me going. The Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
So, what's that about, and how does it motivate you?
Well, it's about a Tinker Tailor, a soldier and a spy, and all their actions together show some really. Also in here, I have some blue painter's tape. You know, I mean, I was just thinking about getting some of this stuff patched up. As you can see, my I don't have the finest of clothes. And right here I go. Goddamn teenagers steal my fries. Well, I don't have lunch anymore, and that's pretty much all I got. I guess I gotta go try and find lunch now. So, how do you guys feel about homeless people? Do you say that there was homeless people in Arlington? How would that make you feel?
I don't feel for homeless people.
You don't feel at all?
No.
So you don't like them or dislike them? You don't,
I
love
homeless
I
people.
like homeless people. I appreciate them.
I feel bad.
See, it's trash cans like this that really get you down, you know? You walk up, it looks promising, looks real promising, but then completely empty. Seeing the bag trash, that's no good.
What do you have here?
I don't know, but seems like there's a little bit left in the bottom of that. I can probably use that later. Same thing here. Sweet corn. Got a little remnants.
Are you ever worried about your safety and what you might be putting into your body when you take stuff out of the trash and consume it?
Well, it's either eat or die, right? If I don't take this stuff out of the trash, I might not get anything, you know? You know, sometimes I head into the city, you know, try to bump some change. That usually gets me like $1. And get a good meal at least once a week with that, you know. But ooh, see these you'd be amazed the things you can do with these things. You know, I mean, most people just carry them home with their cups and throw them away. It really sickens me. See this right here. You know, most people think the business section is the last section that a homeless guy wants to read, but you know, a man in my position, it's actually the most interesting. Have any of you, any of you ever been homeless?
Yep, we have been.
You have been? Are
Yeah,
you?
but he's lying. I have. He hasn't been. I have.
What do you define as homeless?
This ought to be fun to play with sometime. You know, from time to time, I meet some young kids, you know, around the park. They always like to play catch. I mean, as you can imagine, when I'm not begging for money or food, I like to, you know, keep myself busy, keep me from getting down at times like this, you know. You know, I catch some pretty dirty looks during the day, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do. I don't come to their jobs during the day giving them looks, you know. I mean, I've tried to go on the job before, but you think I can do that with clothes like this? I mean, you probably hear all the time people being afraid of like looters and you know, like scary people in the night, but it's really just the teenagers that f with you. I mean, this is a real find. I mean, it may not seem like it, but cleats, it makes a good weapon. You know, whether you're trying to kill some food, get those teenagers away from you. This is one of the things that I like to hold on to, you know? Now, this is one of my favorite spots in town, you know. You get over here behind one of these blocks, you know, people tend not to notice you sleeping and stuff. The only drawback is people walking their dogs and playing soccer. You can see that guy right there. He's going by. See, I wouldn't be surprised to catch him giving me some dirty looks. You know, I tend to try not to look at people because people generally, you know, despise me. I kind of like to pretend, you know, that they're the outcast here, you know. Did you feel put down by the people around you just because they have homes?
No, not really. You know, I never really worked for my home, so I don't deserve it.
Still here? I mean, I don't know if you can see it from here, but those green trash cans you find at the parks, nothing's bagged up there, and I mean, those things are filled with gold, believe me. You got all kinds of half-eaten stuff, you know, even a dead rat or two sometimes, you know. I mean, some people, you know, probably look at me and a rat on the street as like barbaric, you know, disgusting, but at my level of society, it really is an exquisite meal, you know, to be able to get that, get real meat, as opposed to, you know, like scrapings from a bag of chips or something. Nice and heavy. I'd take it with me, but you know, I really can't afford to be carrying heavy stuff like that with me, you know. I mean, I pick up that, then I pick up one more thing and I can't carry anything else. So, I mean, what's the point?
Yes, I do believe homeless people should have homes, and it's actually probably too costly, but my friend told me about this in one city, I think it was in Oregon, that where they, to reduce violence and just overall crime, what they did was they identified like 100 of the most alcoholic homeless people who were the most rambunctious, and they just gave them all houses or small apartments and money to buy alcohol with, and they should just stay in their apartments, and the crime was reduced.
Hold on. Hello? Yeah. I'm a little busy right now. How about you give me your number at home and I'll call you back on my time? Oh, you can't do that? Oh, well, I guess you know how I feel now, huh? Jesus Christ, you know, I don't know how these telemarketers get your cell phone numbers. I mean, it's one thing for them to call you at home, which they also can't do to me, but